Sri Lanka Sammy. Welcome to my office. Got the computer, got the white screen in the background. Anyway, I wanted to welcome everyone to today's news update. Welcome, Sri Lankan News Update. Today is Thursday, June 2nd. This will go up on Friday, June 3rd morning. Welcome. Thank you everyone for joining, liking, commenting, sharing, all of my new viewers. I truly appreciate it. I'm just so ecstatic with everything that I'm being told and commented about on my video. Coffee time. A couple people said, why do I drink coffee and why shouldn't I drink tea? I drink coffee in the morning and I drink 1 cup of green tea at night, maybe a black tea with lunch. I'm just not a huge tea drinker, and I've got too much caffeine addiction to switch off. Coming from Korea, all you drink is coffee. But I do enjoy a good cup of tea. Thank you very much. You know who you are. My friend from Australia. I am drinking lots of tea, and maybe I'll do a video of tea drinking. So anyway, today we're going to talk about what's going on with the news. At the end of this video, last night I went for gas. Let me tell you, things are getting better. I don't know if they're getting better for everyone. I don't know if they're getting better short-term, long-term, but what I have noticed from last week till today is things are getting better. I'm reading good news, I'm hearing good things, I'm seeing good things. So yesterday I traveled from my area in the north near Negumbo to Gampaha, which is about a half an hour to an hour inland, and then down south to the southern part of Colombo to get my driver's license. And everywhere I saw, the fuel lineups for gas, we're talking now in Sri Lanka they call it petrol, for the cars, the lineups were basically non-existent. Half an hour at the most, 5 cars. You'll see in my video when I went last night, okay, 1 car in front of us. It took us 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because there's only 1 guy working. So it was so amazing to see that, okay? Number 2, inflation. Inflation has gone up. It is incredible. The government announced as of June 1st, inflation is around 40%. And that is above the 30% that occurred in April. So May was about 40%. What else is it saying here? I'm just reading the news. Mainly associated with diesel and things associated with diesel, water, electricity, everything like that. Non-food and food categories went up. It doesn't say how much here. But basically a lot of inflation has occurred. Let's look at something else here. Sorry, let me just finish this. Okay. Now, another thing is the government has increased the tax across the board. So the value-added tax or sales tax has increased to 12% from 8% effective immediately. Telecommunications up 4%. Income tax is up. Personal income tax, corporate tax, basically every 1.2 million rupees you earn, the rate goes up by 4%. Withholding tax. Corporate taxes are up. Value-added tax, as I spoke about, telecommunications, betting and gaming taxes. So all of these things have gone up, which is what is required. It's going to cause a lot of people to suffer. It's going to cause the middle class and the upper class not to suffer, but to pay. The lower classes may not be affected as much because their income is quite low. Again, I'm just talking from overall experience. I don't know, but this is a suffering step that has to be taken. When you get something, you got to cut it out. All right, so this is an infection that we got to cut out by increasing the taxes. The government needs money. There's no other way to do it. And we need to show stability so that we can get the loans, okay? Now, good news. I mean, that is a little bit of bad medicine, and I'll talk about what that's going to do in the future, what I believe. And I'm just saying this, I am not an economist. I am nowhere close to being a political analyst. I am nobody. This is just what I have seen occur in other countries and what I understand about the Sri Lankan economy and how I think things will play out, okay? You can agree, you can disagree, put your comments below on what you think about what I'm saying, but it makes logical sense, okay? If things progress the way they are normally, okay? Why did I just get bit by something? Ugh. Mosquitoes, welcome! All right, so now let's go to the really good news, okay? Number one, power cuts have been reduced. We have gotten so much rain. In the south, the hydroelectric dams are full. Today, power cuts are 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour in the afternoon, 1 hour in the evening. So today, 4 till 5, 8 till 9 in my house. But because I have the solar power system, it's not going to affect me at all. So power cuts today and tomorrow, so Thursday and Friday, are 1 hour each 2 times. Saturday and Sunday, no power cuts. And then back to Monday will probably only be 2 hours. That's coming from the Power Commission. So as I said, petrol is here. The problem is diesel. There's no diesel. And last night when I went out, the lineups for diesel were huge because there is no diesel. That's a problem. Diesel is being prioritized for business. Buses, businesses, to keep the economy moving. Cars and personal vehicles that require diesel, you're gonna be SOL on that. But on the flip side, cooking gas. In Sri Lanka, there are no gas distributors, like direct gas distributors. You have to purchase refillable bottles. Okay, 50,000 gas cylinders will be distributed as of yesterday. And the government has started to distribute a list of where it's going, when it's going, and who is getting what, and what size, and how many, etc. So you go to that location, you register, it has to be in your local area, and then they will assign it to you. So there's no more lineups, you don't have to line up for it anymore. They're getting organized. This is great. Another thing I saw was a testing of an app where the gas station will register your driver's plate, your plate number, and it'll propagate to all the other stations around so that you can't go home, remove the gas, and go line up again. That will stop hoarding. So, I mean, the government is trying. The other good news, $2.2 million US worth of medicines from Bangladesh have arrived. Thank you to our brothers and sisters in Bangladesh. Your country is not the richest country in the world, yet you are taking this on, and blessed be to you, okay? 79 different types of essential medicines were donated to Sri Lanka for specifically blood pressure and cancer to help these people who are in the middle of treatment. Me being one, my blood pressure medication. I fortunately came with 3 months supply from South Korea, and I just received before about a month ago, I stocked up on another 2 months supply. More great news just announced today. Again, our South Asian brothers and sisters helping us. Thank you, India, for delivering, promising to deliver fertilizer. one of the future problems we are going to have is we haven't planted food. So come August, September, October, November, December, we're not going to have any food. President Modi has provided fertilizer for the Yala season soon. It'll be distributed within 20 days to farmers. So far, only about 50% of the irrigated lands have been sown. They're hoping to get that to 100% for the next planting season in August. So to alleviate any issues, fertilizer is required. Also, the government is planning on distributing home gardens so people can plant their own food in boxes or things like that. So the government is making plans to feed the people. What else has gone on? To my friends outside of Sri Lanka who want to come, please come. You are 100% safe. Unless you participate in a demonstration and actively entice violence, you're not going to get into any problems. When you're traveling, you will have the best time. If you get into a guided tour or a planned tour, they will make arrangements for fuel so you don't have to worry. That's probably your best bet right now, is to spend that little extra to get a guided group tour or private tour where it's guaranteed that they will get the fuel. Now, there's no guarantee, because what happens if next week something goes wrong? We don't know, but your odds are better is what I'm saying, okay? So please understand what I mean by that. Your odds are better than just coming here and finding a tuk-tuk driver or a van driver saying, can you do this? And then they gotta try to figure out. If these companies who you paid for, they will pre-plan. That's their business, and that's what they've been doing. As you know, I was in a hotel for 2 weeks during the power cuts, and I met lots of tourists who were asking, how is it? We were kind of concerned. And I said, it's great. And they said, we booked with a tour who promised that they have fuel. And I said, yeah, that's your best bet. What else? Power cuts. They've been reduced, but come on, you're going to be out on the beach when the power cut happens. It's not going to affect you. Food, not to worry. There is food. Food is being taken care of. You may not get the variety that you're used to. Imported foods, another one of my listeners, viewers, has asked, what is it like? I don't physically do the shopping, and I don't really look at what I buy, like where is it from, and I'm going to suggest that most of the food that I do buy, except for the fruits and vegetables and meats and fish, is imported. My coffee, my sugar, I'm assuming my sugar, I don't know, I haven't bought sugar yet. I know my sugar is probably local because we grow sugar cane here. But my coffee is definitely imported. My cheese, the sliced meats that I buy. What else? I don't really buy a lot of stuff. The cook buys locally, so I don't really see what we buy. Fruits and vegetables. That's pretty well most of the things I buy. I have been ordering things online, and everything I purchase online, I am choosing Sri Lanka in support of Sri Lanka, but number one. Number two is because I'm used to buying in South Korea and having things delivered in like one day. But here, it takes a long time. I ordered some things overseas from China, and it took months. So I'm not used to that. So I've focused on purchasing local only. And for two reasons. Number one, for convenience, and number two, to support the local economy. So that's basically it. Take a look at the video that's going to come on right now, and you'll see the lineup. It's just a very short video for 2 minutes. I want to thank everyone commenting, liking, sharing, and living their lives. Please stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we will see you on the next one. Sri Lankan Sammy, living life. I'm out. Hey guys, Sri Lanka Sammy. And as you can see, I'm at a gas station. It is Wednesday night, about, what time is it? It is 11 o'clock at night. We're just coming back from the city. I was having dinner with family, with my cousin, and this is in my town of Jayala, just down the road from my house. The station up the road told us to come here, and as you can see, that's my car right there. We're next in line. I mean, there was 2 cars in front of us. Now there is a limit with the amount of gas that you're allowed to get, about 5,000 rupees or 8,000 rupees worth of gas, but there is gas available, so let's enjoy it.